Hey, everybody. Hey to the people. Hey to the people. Ooh, hey to the people. Hey, that's Tori B. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
No?
Yes.
Hold on, wait. I
Can't,
think my.
you can't hear me?
There we go. I'm sorry. Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. Can you hear me now?
I sure can. My computer was down low. Yes. It's time for brunch. How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm okay. Be who you are. Hallelujah. It's gay pride for the gay people out there. For all of the gays.
Hi,
Mhm.
mademoiselle.
Hey, mademoiselle, how you doing? Yes, I know it's been a while, a long time. I wonder why it's doing acting like doing the format like that. Give me 1 second, what the he? Girl, I am sorry, y'all. I have forgot how to work all of this stuff, honey. I don't know what I've done. Hold on, girl. The people done changed everything. Okay, there you go. Where you at? All right.
I'm right here.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Me and Tori B are here on a Sunday afternoon to give y'all some brunch. We're gonna go ahead and recap Real Housewives of Atlanta, episode 12, and we're going to go ahead and talk about some teas. It's been a while. It's been a while. It's been a while. It's been a while. Last time we left you, we did happy hour, but we also had that wonderful interview with Drew Stadora that went everywhere. Did you see how viral that interview went?
Yes, it was cute to watch because then you got enthralled in the ming of it all.
Yes. We got involved in some drama, a little mess. Um, but I didn't do that. I had nothing to do with that. So, hey, I think that people feel I was just,
Let them people be crazy. I'm
oh,
so sick
damn,
of the Diddy and Cassie thing, and not, it's just like it's like gender wars all over again. Like I'm not doing it.
the gender wars have been raging lately, have they not?
Over Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion, and then Diddy and Cassie. Yes,
And
that's
then,
why.
you know, cisgender women and trans women too. But we won't go there because it's gay pride. We're not doing that. We don't cause no division. I just feel that when it comes to especially cisgendered women and trans women, like it's just like, come on, y'all. Come on. Come on, Just come on. That's all I got to say. Be who you are for your pride. I know that's right. Be who you are, honey. Everybody just be who they are, okay?
And leave people alone and protect black
Never
women.
in the case.
It's
I'm
just
late, but we were late too, child. I had to figure out how to work my camera. I said, "Oh, bitch, hey, I didn't know. I'm
use
gonna."
a little rusty.
It took me literally 10 minutes to figure out how to get my camera on USB streaming because I just leave it on. I don't touch it. So I just leave it on, which I know is correct. My mom's gonna be like, "You do what?"
Sorry, mama.
The truth. So the fact that it was off when I came over there, I say, "Oh," had to remember how to turn it on. It was a mess, honey. Speaking of a mess, honey, let's go ahead and talk about these Real Housewives of Atlanta. I know Kim may just send me that off.
Yes, that is a mess, a train wreck mess. Um,
Give me one
in the
second.
group chat, how did y'all feel about last week's episode?
I wanted to get it out because I do not feel like doubling up. I did not want to double up because I feel like Grenada deserves its own thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't want to do a prior episode plus Grenada, even though I don't personally think much is going to happen this episode. I think, just be honest with you, I don't think the Housewives of Atlanta are going to be hitting again until like 15, 16, 17. That's what I think. And really,
sorry. I have
16 and 17 are really gonna be those girls. So watch out for episodes 16 and 17. But I don't know what Grenada gonna give. But anywho, what the people saying? Are the comments coming across the screen? Because I did the beta thing.
no, yo, here they go. Here they go.
Right.
I meant to tell you, but I got distracted because I need to pour some more prosecco in my glass.
Tell me what.
Amanda K said, "Did you leave eyeglasses someplace with some?"
So I guess I'll give you guys the update. So I went to have my eye exam. My eyes are beyond glasses, so they would not prescribe me glasses. So this week I will have a consultation with an eye specialist. It's probably going to be that I'm going to need surgery. My right eye had keratoconus for a couple of years, and so the left eye was doing all of the work. Keratoconus is when your cornea takes like a cone shape, and so the light when it hits it is like right. But lately it had been like hard for me to drive. Like normally I could do a couple of hours, in a car and drive on road trips and stuff like that. I just like going up and down the street lately has been like really hard for me. And so when I went, the doctor said, "Oh, you're starting to get it in your left eye." So now the eye that was all right, I guess because I've overworked it for so long, it's starting to form keratoconus as well. So we're looking at something either called cross-linking or something that is called cornea transplant surgery. So I might need cornea transplant. I don't know. We'll see. And it's been difficult because I've been looking, but I do not have a regular 9 to 5 job. And so it's been difficult just all the way around. So I understand. I know I can't see. I get it. And I understand that that's our inside joke and it's cool, but I am trying because there are things that I want to do. And I think that, and I know for a fact that my eyesight is holding me back from being even more of what I want to be, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So trust me, I can't see. Now I know y'all got to deal with me can't see, but I'm the one got to deal with me can't see too. How frustrating is it for me that I can't fucking see? I get it, y'all. Well, you squinting, I get it, but it's me. Shit, I would like to see too. So I am working to get it fixed, and we're just gonna pray on it. Okay, y'all.
All right. They came for me too. They said I'm drinking. Put the banner up. The allegedly. We both drinking.
No, but you, yeah, they right though. About you. Mm-hmm. Now how they started being nice or no?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now, since y'all know everything, you got your degree.
They said I'll pray for you.
Thank you. Because what it's doing is because my eye shape is like the cornea is taking like the shape of a cone. It's stretching the cornea, which is scratching my eyes, like scratching my eyeballs, I guess, or whatever you call it. And it's heavily damaging my eye, which is why I cannot see. So my eyes are heavily, like this one, the right one is heavily scratched and damaged. So yeah, I would need to either get them replaced, try to put those hard contact lenses in my eye, which do not work. They work. If I could get them in my eye, we wouldn't have these problems, but I have the hardest time because my eyes are so sensitive, as soon as my eye feels the solution and the contact closes. So some days are better than others, y'all. But let's go ahead and get into this review. Don't ask me nothing else. And if you're gonna come on here being smart, go on somewhere else. That's all I got to say. All right.
You got to put the allegedly banner since I'm drinking.
Why?
The allegedly banner?
Yeah, because you don't know how to contain yourself.
Neither do you.
Yes, I do.
How many? Wait, was it 3-4 weeks ago you was up here losing your
3-4 weeks of losing my mind. I wouldn't lose my mind. I was telling y'all last the truth, the real deal. Let me see if I can find that.
Yeah, Amanda K, I'm gonna get into that ass too, because I can't stand Britt Edie. And don't you play that stupid video.
What stupid video?
It's Britt Edie.
You're here with Britt Edie.
That one? No tea, no shade. I can't find none of my presets. So I think the people have, yeah, you guys, I guess it's been a long time because they have complete, there we go, changed everything in this motherfucker. Bring my shit back to where it used to be. Y'all already can't see. I needed to be right where it's at.
He is so annoying.
You can't keep it cute. All right, I'm gonna put up allegedly because Tori B can't keep it cute.
I know I'm gonna get into Brit Edie ass. I know that.
Yeah, okay, we're gonna see. Well, Kelly and Shamia meet, and the girls are gonna go to Grenada. So there is that. That is the cast trip of this season. Kelly is emotional over her divorce anniversary. Now I know a lot of y'all, including myself, feel like Kelly does not. I don't want to say doesn't contribute anything, but Kelly ain't really got nothing going on. And she's constantly inserting herself in situations that have absolutely nothing to do with her. What are your thoughts on Kelly 12 episodes into the season?
I would definitely agree with you about her inserting herself in everybody else's business.
I said what y'all think. I ain't said that's what I thought.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, that's what I believe.
I do too.
Because remember when Angela was digging in Brit Edie and she told her mouth got stretch marks? That same
yeah, I know. She said, what about that baby?
What about that baby? What about that baby?
Like, no, Kelly, no.
I was looking like, what the hell that got to do with you? Let Brit fucking deal with Angela
like this.
That pissed me off. She doing a little bone collecting because she sat down with Shamia and told her what Angela and Portia had going on. And then she entered into somebody else's business too. But she's becoming a second lap dog, if you ask me.
Oh, not a lap dog.
I mean, Brit's lap dog.
Well, that's what Drew Sidora said here on the No Chase the TV podcast. You know what? Let me address something too about that really quickly. I know a lot of people were reviewing it and had a lot of thoughts about it, and a lot of people called out the fact that we are not on Bravo's approved press list, right? First of all, I want to thank Drew Sidora and her team for accepting the interview request. Because she's done interviews with Poor Minds now, that the podcast with the two ladies, you know who that is?
Yes.
Them. She's done an interview with Carlos. And guess who else she's done an interview with?
Who else?
No Chaser TV. So that's where we are. That's where we're headed. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that immediately put us on a playing field with some big names in black popular culture. And I want to say this too, whether or not we are on Bravo's approved list, we should be. And whether or not, I don't know if Carlos is on Bravo's approved list. I don't know if Poor Minds is, but they should be, because there are the People magazines, the Page Sixes and Decider, all of those outlets, but y'all need to come over here too. We watch these people, we review these people week in and week out. We are tweeting about these people week in and week out. They belong to us too. And I'm not just saying like Black Housewives, I'm saying all reality stars. I don't think that, you never know, like, okay, even though we don't have the numbers on our Instagram or on our YouTube that subscribe or that follow yet, because it's coming, like a Poor Minds or like a Carlos King, we were just as viral, if not more at times, from little old No Chaser TV. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you never know the power. Everybody was talking about it. You never know the power that a platform has. Don't underestimate anybody. And while you're doing the highs, if you feel like these are low, you got to do the highs, the mids, and the lows. You want to make sure that you promote your product on every level, because each level has a reach. There's a such thing as small content creators, and those small content creators even though they're small, they have more of a loyal fan base and more of a loyal buyership and viewership than the big ones. Because yeah, you may have 1 million views, but 10% of those 1 million views won't even, like 90% of those 1 million views won't even buy what you're selling. But then you go all the way down to the small content creator who's got a couple of thousand of followers, but them couple thousand people gonna buy that shit because they love them, they support them, and they rooting for them. You get what I'm saying? So I want everybody to recognize that Drew Sidora doing those interviews across the platform like she did it not only helped No Chaser TV because it did help No Chaser TV, but it also helped other creators as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we create this content and we deserve to be in the conversation too. I just wanted to put that out there and say that I don't have nothing personal against anybody. It's no tea, no shade from none of the girls. But I just wanted to address that's not even a dig or like a slight to the other girls who recognize that because it's true. However, it is a wake-up call to those people who don't have certain outlets on the approved list and are not granting certain interviews for people. It's ridiculous.
I agree. And again, Ming said she ain't say nothing after that Carlos King interview, but she made sure the question that you asked took her over the edge. That's all.
We were out of here. That was the interview dropped on Wednesday. Thursday, we were out of here. You know what I mean? I just came across on YouTube, somebody posted a clip of what Drew said about Portia, and that thing got like 30,000 views on a short. I said, well, hey girl, hey Diva, you don't want to tag us in that? But I'm just saying like the views, like it's just whatever. We got the views, and whether anybody wants to acknowledge it or not, I want to thank everybody for watching, viewing, posting, liking, disliking, whatever y'all did. And hopefully God has more in store for us. That's just the beginning. We've only just begun.
Oh Lord.
I love that song. Cheers. Now I'm gonna dry my hand.
Lord.
But back to Kelly, yes. I'm never gonna call anybody a lapdog. But Kelly and Shamia are disappointing me.
Yes. And EA, before you got here, I basically said that Shamia is a lapdog and so is Kelly. Kelly is lapdog number 2. So we agree on that. Like, how are we going to agree on the rest of this episode? I mean, I will say we do know that the viewership went down. And, I also think it's because it was a holiday weekend. But them teasing Phaedra the way they did at the end of the episode, I thought that was real corny. Yes, and Shamia is a big disappointment. She started off the season very well. I don't know. I think they were all searching for a storyline. Now I see why they brought Phaedra back.
Honestly, I think that people are going to be who they are. Okay. And so when it comes to Shamia, she's willingly chosen to play the back seat, and I can't feel bad for nobody who do that. And you done been in the back seat so long, you don't know how to jam drive. Oh, did you hear what I just said to you? Wasn't that it? That was it.
Yeah. I mean, you have it, girl. You the full package.
But if you don't know it, if you don't know you're the total package.
Clearly don't. And Portia knows this, and this is the real reason she's never really been a good friend to you. She sees it in you, but you don't see it in you. Terrible. That's a tragedy.
Oh, what?
Because Shamia, it's a travesty. Don't play with me. It's a travesty because she has all the things, right? She's talented. She can sing. It is. I think it's a travesty.
It's a tragedy. You know, ladies still on the damn shirt. This is Mugler for H&M, but it's still Mugler.
She's multi-talented. She acts, she sings, and she's rich, and she has a family, and yet you resorted to being deduced to being Portia's lapdog, and her behavior in this episode is just like yuck.
So let me tell you one thing I don't like, and I'm not saying that she is, because it's a strong word to call somebody down south where I'm from. I don't like no flunky. Don't be no flunky. Don't be no flunky. I'm not saying she is. I'm just saying. You see what I'm saying? We don't like that. We don't live for flunky. I'm confused with Shamia. On one hand, she's a lap dog, but then she's also going around talking about the one-sided friendship with Portia to the ops. And that's the issue. She's definitely going to the ops. I would never. I don't give a damn how drunk I am. I need to get it out. I wait to get it out around somebody who in the middle. Who is actually.
She would talk to her family about it.
Yeah, because when you look at the cast, I would have talked to Cynthia about it. You could talk to Cynthia about it, but you cannot talk to Drew about it. You cannot talk to Kelly about it. You cannot talk. Maybe you could talk to Britt about it. And Britt.
No, I wouldn't even talk to. I wouldn't talk to Britt about
it. Because Britt was like egging it on at the beginning of the season. Yeah, why doesn't she know your song? And then at the other event, let it out, Shamia. So whose side are you on? Too bad Angela done put a muzzle on Britt, so now we don't fucking know what she's thinking. Good Lord. Angela told Britt ass up, didn't I? My God, today.
You got stretch marks around your mouth.
It was so funny. Britt wanted to laugh a little bit. I don't know if you noticed that.
She did. I saw it. She was like, it stuck.
You got it, bitch. You got it. You got that one. She got all of them. Portia goes house shopping in the mansion. Everybody say that she can't afford. Now, how y'all know the girl can't afford the mansion? I don't know Portia's financial status and whether she can or cannot afford that mansion. I just think it's a lot of house. So it begs the question, is she getting a lot of house because Shamia got a lot of house?
No, I would take it a step further. She can't film in that house. She was supposed to give us extravagance. We were supposed to get Portia Gubadia, and she has no storyline. So she needed to not, like we've gotten too much of the Drew, her like creating this one side beef with Drew, and she needed to give us something that still exudes wealth. So she was like, let's just go house shopping.
But that house is just that house. She like a big old ass house though, because remember season 6, she bought that big old ass house. So she like a big old ass house. I think it's too big. I would be personally like,
who cleaning it? Because even if she could afford it, she can't afford the staff that came with Simon.
Well, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what she can and cannot afford. So
I'm saying I think she could afford the house, but the maintenance that comes with that house, I don't think she can.
I wouldn't want the maintenance that comes with that house. Me and my baby would be in a nice little house. Well, see, that's another thing. When you got a child, and I got friends, but I don't think they watch, so it don't matter. When you have a child, like I wouldn't want a child in a high rise. So I just don't think. I think the house is way too big. I do wonder if she's trying to keep up with the Shamias. Because she is the big dog in the friendship, and the little dog, the backseat rider, got a bigger house than her. Almost like, well, damn, I know I'm driving you in the backseat, but am I driving you, Miss Daisy? What's the tea? It's a lot of dynamics in that friendship. Carlos King asked a great question, and he said nobody wants to talk about it, so we're going to talk about it. Is there an issue with your friend wanting a job where you work?
If it's different when y'all are all in the same industry, right? Because whether Shamia was on the show as a friend or not, she was a dancer with the Atlanta Hawks for so long, right?
So why not hip hop? She sang.
I don't think that's her caliber. Like there's certain, like I wouldn't go if I was her. I would never go on Love and Hip Hop. It like they actually fight on that show.
So Portia should be on Love and Hip Hop.
I think so. She'd be really poised, and she would.
And she'd be on that, but some people want to fight her back.
That's where it goes awry. But
because the last person that they wanted to fight Portia back, she got the hell up them stairs. Remember?
Angela.
She said she's gonna fuck her husband, and that girl came downstairs and said, "Who husband you finna fuck?" And Portia was like, "I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm going upstairs right now." I think it's an interesting question to ask. My friends, like everybody has their friend group, and they be like, "Oh, if we had a TV show, da da da," and I always say I would never work with y'all. I always say that, but I wouldn't actively. And I'm not saying that Portia did. I don't think I would actively block them, but I don't know. A part of me would feel like, and this is just keeping it real. A part of me would feel like this is my thing. Why are you doing why you want to do my thing? But also that's because I recognize that there are areas that I'm childish and selfish in, and that's a childish, selfish attitude to have. This is my thing, and no, I don't want to. But I would share a platform, but then there would be an issue because I ain't never really want you on the platform, no way. So am I really being supportive of you? Am I really championing you? Am I really advocating for you? Or am I really just like hoping that you fail secretly? I don't know. That's the internal self work thing that you have to do. But it is a question that it begs to be asked because then, even if I am in support of you being on the show and all of those things, it's going to be hard for me to be like the Housewives thing is not a real life thing because the Housewives thing is we're all going to be neutral. We're all going to come in and not have any sides and not, be blindly loyal. And then we're also going to forgive and move on from things that you probably should not forgive and move on. And I'm your friend, but you're wrong. And I'm gonna be looking at my motherfucking friend like, I know you lying, bitch. You are my friend. You're gonna be loyal. You're gonna be with me, right or wrong, because we real motherfucking friends. And who the fuck is this hoe? You don't even know her like that, and you taking her side, even though she right. I don't know if I'm mature enough for that yet. I don't know. That's a real conversation.
Listen.
Is it not?
Portia is. We already know Portia.
You can say that you're mature. You can say that you're going to be able to handle it, but are you really going to be able to handle it?
We could be in the same industry. You can't be at my same job. I just,
So we can both do reality television, but you don't want to be on the same show.
Yeah. I'm territorial.
So somebody got to go to Love and Hip Hop.
It's going to be Mia. Hilarious.
You're going to get off damn Mia.
Marley, get down. Get down.
Okay, people know I don't like no damn dog.
You ain't even see him.
I heard it. You got on like a choker, a neck thing?
I'm not going to do that.
I heard it.
Oh, his tags.
I know what I heard.
His tags.
All right. Portia says her and Shamia met and they are good, much to Mama Diane's dismay. Mama Diane don't like that lady.
Whatever transpired between them two mamas, it's ugly.
It would be so hard to be friends with somebody who mama do not like me. Like, who don't like me like that. Like, she don't like that girl.
But it's like, can't you separate the mother from the child?
No. No.
When your mama don't
like me like that, Mama Diane was sitting up in that scene looking like Scar from Mufasa. Neck all elongated. She was upset them girls had made her. I don't want no no, because obviously y'all don't talk shit about me and y'all don't talk shit about my mama. Oh no, ma'am. No, man. No, no. I wouldn't have no problem with you, but we couldn't be best friends. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That is weird.
Yeah, but the person that
Yes.
Mama Diane claims Shamia to be is really who her daughter is. Let's be clear about that. Okay, thank you. Because that's where I'm gonna get you.
Well, that's her
You
baby.
sat up there with Phaedra saying basically that Shamia and Todd and Candy be fucking. Sorry, Lord. That's what she said. She said, and Portia sat right there and kept her mouth closed. Ain't say a damn word. And then when Shamia asked me,
That's what she did.
so, like I just laugh. Because your daughter is who you claim Shamia to be. I agreed that Shamia was wrong to discuss her issues with Portia, with Drew, and Angela. That is where she went wrong. But Portia has been a terrible friend throughout the years. And so I can't.
I'm gonna get in so much trouble. So I'm so glad that Tori B kept talking because I was about to respond to this. So I'm not gonna get myself in trouble. I almost said what else I heard, but I heard that ain't the only reason why.
Yeah, that's the story I heard too.
Yeah, that's a story that's been told allegedly, but also allegedly.
It was over a man. Oh, child.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, okay. Um, I
Listen, Shamia's at B103 throwing all that shade down to the thing.
that
About
pissed me off too.
But let me get it out. Thank you. Drew Sidora's song saying that she is inauthentic because her song says that she can speak 5 different languages. Shamia threw hella shade. That's been a debate on social media. It looks like that is not what the song is referring to. Drew says that the song is referring to her speaking 5 different love languages. Um, but all in all, it's a petty thing to discuss while promoting your music by downing someone else's. And boom goes the dynamite. I like Shami. Now let me just say this. This is the show. So from the show standpoint, I'm going to say this about Shamia, but personally, I don't have a problem with Shamia. I like Shamia personally. Um, I don't know her, but I like her. But in this situation, I did not like Shamia. It seemed petty, and your song is not going to be any more streamed, any more blessed, any more. Oh wait, let me make sure. Is the comment still up, or did I take it down?
It's another comment. I'm over here dying about.
What I'm just saying is the comment. Are the comments still like up on the screen, or did I take it down?
No, it's still on the screen.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me find it so I can take it down. So the thing about it is, you guys, when I try to make clips for the show, if the comment is up, it'll really distort like the clips. So I have to make sure I take them back down. Okay. So it's nothing showing right now, right?
No, but it's basically the comments are scrolling right over my
Oh, really? So that is working.
That's what you want, or you want the one that goes across?
It's a beta. I want to see how it looks. It's like a trial run thing. I do want to see how it looks.
It looks good. It's not like it's over my.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
I see. That's cute.
You like it?
Yeah, that's cute. It's gonna mess up me clipping, but that's cute. We're gonna leave it on for today. Yeah, I see it last time. Yeah, I just saw it. I can't see it on here, but I went to YouTube and took a look. Okay. Lee, I was going to say, oh yes, Shamia downing someone else's song and downing Drew's song in particular is not going to get your song any more streamed, any more downloaded, any more bought, any more played. You know what I mean? Like, You don't have to down one's work to promote your own. I went ahead and said what I said at the beginning of the show about people saying unauthorized Bravo channels, unauthorized Bravo interviews. I didn't down anybody else's platform to get my point across, did I?
No.
Because I don't have to do that. The cheese gonna always stand alone, baby. Catch that dirt. The cheese will always stand alone, and what that means is the cheese stands alone. The cheese, the cheese stands alone, meaning that if you the cheese, you're gonna stand. You're going to rise. You're going to be the cream of the crop. If your song is good, we're going to listen to your song. And I love Never Had. I love Shamia's song. I was pleasantly surprised. Mm-hmm. But I'm glad I didn't see that interview until after I've listened to that song, because had I heard the interview first, I wouldn't have streamed that song, because it put a bad taste in my mouth, and you would down a fellow artist knowing how hard it is for people to get platform, people to get streams, people to get their music out there. Like, how hard it is. And she's, I just, let's be honest with you. She has had a myriad of record deals. They have not worked out. And the fact that she is not resorted, but the fact that she partnered with Dennis lets you know how bad she really wants it. And that's me not saying how desperate she really is to have it, but how bad she really wants it. The fact that she took a chance on Dennis. You get what I'm saying? So when you know what the struggle is and how real it is to get that music out, to get that music being heard, to get that music being streamed, for you to go on a platform and to down someone else's work in their craft, it's tacky. It's tacky, and it is what we would think is beneath Shamia. But I always ask this question: why do people hang around people if they feel like those people are bad people? And it's either because, for one whatever reason or the other, they scared and they can't get out of it, or they just as bad too. They just a little bit more. They bad with a smile. I don't know. I didn't like this for Shamia. I thought it made her look really tacky. I just got to be honest. I can't even. One thing about running this blog and wanting to get interviews and stuff like that, I be trying to figure out how not to sacrifice what I want to say without, damaging relationships that I don't even have yet. However, if this is my opinion, and as you see when I do the blog, my opinion is not influenced at all in that blog. But when we come over here, this is my opinion, and I think Shamia looked damn tacky for saying that shit that she said about Drew's song.
I agree, and what I also was gonna say is, Shamia picks and chooses what hill she's gonna stand on or die on, and one of those things I didn't like was her kind of adding a little sauce to what Drew said about, this could pay for PJ's college. And she was like, well, I already know that PJ's and you put more sauce on it, but yet, you inserted yourself in that nonsense, right? And then when it came to y'all being by the pool and having fun, and Portia saying, oh, she better watch out for I fuck her husband. You chose not to insert yourself there at all. You can't pick and you picking and choosing. You contradicting yourself. And all of these instances make you look like a lapdog, like you doing Portia's bidding. And so then you do this thing. I just feel like she created this beef with Drew for no reason. Drew has every right to call her a lapdog because that's what we see. The audience sees it, and you don't like to be called out on it. Now you got a beef with her? Over what? And now they all dogpiling on Drew. So I just think it's all weird. I think, and so it's not just Shamia, but in this instance, yes, it's Shamia. And I really just thought it was weird that this was the hill that she wanted to die on, to go to VO 103 and say, what is she? She's lying. Everything is she's lying. She's lying. She doesn't speak 5 languages. Girl, everything in the song is not to be taken literally. That kind of irritated me. And as somebody who is trying to become an artist, she should know and understand that. That was the stupidest thing she could go up there and act a fool on. And she looked it so tacky doing it. Like she got up, she was like, I'm like, girl, why are you so pressed about Drew? So y'all all made Drew your storyline at some point? I thought that was so corny and whack. And then in the next preview for the next episode, we see freaking Kelly doing it. Oh, I'm sorry, this episode, Kelly does it too. Oh, you just need to stop lying. Don't lie.
Well, let me push back on you a little bit, right? What was she supposed to say?
Who was supposed to think?
No, Portia, don't say that about that lady husband. Y'all, I'm sorry. I get that she is the ballad of a wife, and she's a wife, and you're supposed to stick up for the wives and stick up for what's right. But y'all got to remember, she ain't really like Angela like that neither. A, B, it was a joke, okay? It was a joke in poor taste. It was a joke from somebody who might actually do that shit.
So it's not a joke then.
Was a joke. If that's my motherfucking friend, oh well.
No. But it wasn't a joke.
That's my motherfucking friend.
That's not a joke.
Said it's a joke. Oh well.
It's not a joke if you actually.
It was funny to you, but it was funny to us. That's why we was out there laughing.
I ain't think it was funny. Now, if Angela would have clocked her ass, that would have been funny.
I'm putting myself in Shamia's shoes. I'm not saying that I agree with what Portia said personally, but in Shamia's shoes, what was she supposed to fucking do?
Shamia is a lap dog.
What was Shamia supposed to fucking do?
Behind the scenes, I would have been like, girl, you know you was dead wrong for saying that.
No, I wouldn't have said that motherfucking shit if that's my friend.
You can't tell your friends when they wrong? I'm asking a question. If your friend is wrong.
Friend when they wrong, if you think your friend wrong.
That don't make no sense.
Yes, it does.
I'm sorry. I'm the friend that will tell you.
If you think your friend is wrong, you have to actually think that what your friend said was some wrong ass shit.
She said she didn't agree with it. So again,
she didn't agree with it because now we up here talking about this shit, and she knew what the optics were going to look like. But at the time, they was at the pool laughing. They wasn't thinking about that shit.
And this is why they call her a goddamn lapdog.
Okay?
Because she don't have her own mind. She don't have her own mind.
My own mind. That is not being a lapdog.
Oh, you mean agreeing with everything your friends say?
That's what she said. That ain't got nothing to motherfucking do with me.
That's a lapdog.
I'm your lapdog because now you bullying me into submission to make me motherfucking say I don't agree. I'm just gonna whip my motherfucking ass. So I'm either gonna be her lapdog or your lapdog. I'm nobody's lapdog. My opinion is
all right. So stand for the truth.
Wrong, but at the end of the day, it don't have nothing to do with me. That's between y'all.
All right. So she should have said that, and I ran with Drew said that.
Up and everybody else tore her ass
That's
up.
between you and Drew.
You right there.
You just proved my point. You just proved my point. You just proved my point. You just proved my point.
What? Hi.
Okay. Well, she should have said the same thing when it came to what Drew said. When Drew said, "Oh, this gonna help pay for PJ's college." Oh, that's none of your business. Should have shut up then.
We're not talking about that. We're talking about
no. That is contradictory. That is very contradictory.
No. See, this is what you do to deflect from what the fuck I be saying. Now you bringing up something else when we haven't wrapped up what the fuck the point was about what me and you was talking about, which is about whether or not she's a lapdog for telling Angela that don't have nothing to do with me. I said the one thing that I want to address. Not you said a whole bunch of shit when I went to go make my drink. When I came back, I heard everything that you said. The only thing I wanted to address was I don't necessarily agree that she had to motherfucking be the one that said, "Oh no, don't say that."
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is
I'm talking about what Portia said at the pool. I didn't say nothing to you about her putting 20 on 10 when it came to the PJ College thing. I said the one thing I want to address with you is I don't agree that she needed to say something. And I don't give a damn what the comments saying. I can't even see them. I don't give a damn what the people watch say. I don't agree that she needed to say nothing about it. Because if she already said that I want nothing to do with it and it has nothing to do with me, that is between y'all.
And it should have been between Drew and Portia.
No, excuse me.
Show herself in it. Okay.
No, that's not the same thing. That is not the same thing.
You got your own mind. Speak it. You don't
She
have to
told her
address.
mind
You
when
don't.
she felt
You don't have to
necessary.
address your
Well,
friend
see,
in
that's
that
another
moment.
thing. Y'all think talking and always having something motherfucking to say is speaking your mind and all that stuff. No, sometimes y'all just be motherfucking talking. So if I ain't got nothing to say about this one and I got something to say about the next one, it doesn't make me a lapdog. That means I ain't had nothing to say about that one, and I don't talk for the sake of motherfucking talking. Now,
Tell
what
your
else?
friend off screen. Tell
What
your
else?
friend off screen. She was dead
What
ass
else?
wrong. I ain't say she need to say that to her face in front of
What else
everybody.
is going on?
I said what I said.
And me too got dog on it. I don't give a fuck what Portia said about Angela because I ain't the motherfucker who said it.
And she would have got bust right upside her head.
Because guess what? At the end of the motherfucking day, Angela is not my friend. Portia is. So when a bitch get up here talking about Portia child in front of me, you think I'm not gonna say nothing to my motherfucking friend? Oh, please. That's not the same thing. I'm sorry. Now, whether I took it back right, that's another conversation. But if you think I'm not going to tell my motherfucking friend what you said about her child, girl, please. Now, come on. She would have been a bad motherfucking friend if she didn't sit up there and say nothing.
Why? That's what Portia showed her, right? She ain't saying nothing when Phaedra was saying she was fucking on Candy and Todd.
That is
You just keep proving my
point. I'm not proving your point.
That's
just
that.
Because you're not a good friend to me don't mean I got to be a bad friend to you. Because let me tell you something. Right is going to always stand. So the day I decide to walk away from this friendship, at least I can know I did right by you. I tried to do right by you. I wasn't perfect because people are not perfect. People don't always get stuff right. But at the end of the day, right is going to stand. And that means that if I did right by you in our friendship and I had good intentions for you in our friendship and I was there for you to the best of my ability and I feel like it's not being equally reciprocated, when I walk away from this motherfucker, I can walk away knowing I did the right thing because right is always gonna motherfucking stand. So no, I did not tell her she was wrong in the moment by the pool to appease you, Angela, because it wasn't my fight. I don't even know you, bitch. Next.
She knew her enough to spill her guts to her about her relationship with Portia.
They was drinking. They was drinking and Samia got played. What else is going on? What else?
What Again, else? Shamia still what gets else? The short end of the stick. It's what just else? Stupid. Because you too busy being a fucking lapdog and that girl ain't got no loyalty to you. All right, that's my whole point. And you laughing for a reason because it's stupid.
I'm laughing because I ate you up today.
No, you ain't really eat me up.
I really ate you up.
You ain't eat me up.
No, you got 8 chomp.
You wish.
I don't have to wish.
Because I'm not showing somebody the same. I'm not anymore. I used to. I am right not here. Showing somebody more loyalty than they show to me. I meet you where you at.
But that is you.
And Shamia needs to learn that. And I'm saying that as somebody who is a tourist, just like Shamia. We are loyal to a fault. And she is a better friend to Portia than she is. And she needs to stop doing that. Stop inserting yourself in beefs that have nothing to do with you. You have a beef with Drew for no goddamn reason. And you look stupid doing it.
I hope y'all happy that Tori, y'all got Tori B cut out on the first day of Pride.
Who cursed me out, boo?
Me. I just let you have it.
No, you did not.
And why ain't everybody in that love you so much? But no, why not Chase? No, because everybody ain't Shamia. Okay, everybody ain't No, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, turn the notification bells on. Keep streaming us over at No Chaser TV, the podcast. The numbers have been really crazy lately. Thank y'all so much. We got a Real Housewives of Atlanta dump coming for you guys. So episodes 9, 10, 11, and 12 will be up there. So be on the lookout for that. Hey there, Art World. Hey there, Amanda K. Hey there, EA. Hey there, Love. Hey, Mademoiselle. Everybody watching across all platforms. We thank y'all so much. Happy Sunday, them kids.
Where we at in the episode? We didn't even get to the damn polo.
We had the polo event now, but you got up there talking that bullshit, and I had to let you know, y'all. We got guests in the lounge. I always tussling. Let me tell you something to the guests in the lounge.
Stop acting like y'all don't like tussling.
We gonna tussle. That's just what we gonna do. She been getting cussed out. I've been letting her have it since 2020.
Now you know that's a damn lie.
We didn't release the
like that,
You try to argue with me a lot.
Don't lie like that, Bookie.
No, but honestly, you really
don't lie like that, Bookie. Do
I'm not Bookie, but Diva, you really did used to try to argue with me a lot back then.
And you got ate up too.
Honestly, when did you ever hear me get eat up on that stage?
It's all right. Let's go to a polo.
No, for real, seriously.
I used to the polo event.
Wait, Tori, like all bullshit aside, I used to tear their ass up on that stage. Remember? Am I lying?
There was some Monday Night Raw.
Nah, am I lying? Am I lying?
No.
I used to wear their ass out back in the club out there. Monday Night Raw. We used to call it was so bad up there, we used to call it Monday Night Raw because every Monday night.
I like the pandemic.
Oh my God. Every Monday night, somebody was getting tore up. Our biggest mistake was not simulcasting live on
other platforms.
Yeah, like if we would have been on YouTube then.
Yeah, it would have been epic.
Yeah, that would have been out of this world because I was up there letting bitches have it. All right. Angela Love getting that tea she did because Angela messy. Oh, thank you, though. Well, your own cousin was going to sit up here and lie. Girl. No, I was up there whipping their ass every week. I was like that one meme with that girl beating everybody's ass to walk backward and drag. Ooh, anyway. So we're at the Polo Classic.
Oh my! Not the classic, the polo event. Do not downgrade.
No, it's classic. That event is going down in Housewives history.
It's worse than Robin's Family Fun Day event.
Oh my God!
Worse than but the fashion show with no fashions. How dreadful!
Oh, now I'll tell you this. Now, one thing about what's the lady name? Sheba Sheree. Sheba Sheree might not have had no fashion show, but she threw a hell of a party. Okay, this is not the same. I cannot say the same.
No, this was tragic. This was
horrible.
Her outfit looked like she got it. She made it herself from Michael's. Or Hobby Lobby. I don't know. It just. Did you glue on the feathers on that outfit, girl? Because that's what it gave. It was very tacky.
Okay, so Britt Edie had her pumps and polos event.
Polo inspired event.
Y'all know what pumps and polos is? Have you ever heard of that?
What is it called?
Pumps and polos. Is that have you? How old are you, Tori B? If you don't mind me asking.
I'm the lovely age of 41.
Really? Damn, you old. I didn't know that. Okay.
Yes, you did.
I know you were 41. No, I had no idea. I really did. Okay. Yes. So around our age down south, they used to throw parties and there'd be pumps and polos, meaning the girls come in they pump. This is right. I was like 18. So you was like in your early 20s, like I'm like 18, 19 or whatever, right? Then we would have pumps and polos parties, and the boys would wear like their polo shirts with like the collars or whatever, right? Like the polo or whatever, right? So that's what bred to a pumps and polos. Let me call my cousin see if he answers.
And let me say this.
Go ahead. I want to see if he go answer.
I've been to the Polo Classic, the Vive Polo Classic.
Yeah, yes, the Vive. They have that every year, right?
Yeah. I've been to it 1 year. And yes, we all got dressed up. We looked great. And why? I just don't understand it. Like, I don't think she knew what polo meant, what polo is as a sport. I didn't get, why would you? I didn't get shapewear and polo. I didn't get the.
Well, I was gonna ask at y'all at the Boo Classic, were they selling insurance, stretch wear, and pussy? I mean, oh.
Definitely not, darling. They definitely did not. They definitely did not. I don't think she knows what polo is at all, other than it being a brand. And none of it made sense.
And then, Lord Jesus, and then she said that the decorations wasn't decorated. She took 3 of the girls to go play golf. Why didn't she wait for all of the girls to come?
Because she couldn't afford for all the girls to pay.
You gotta pay me 3 heads.
This lady know damn well she couldn't afford to throw anything. I just didn't get it. Like, insurance agents, I don't know, and I think it's almost like $500 allegedly. It sounds like that talent agency thing all over again. So, I mean, who's paying that?
Some poor unsuspecting fool.
We got to stop being sheep. This lady is not who she pretended to be, and she clearly fooled Bravo into thinking she was a valuable piece.
Damn, everybody can fool Bravo but me. I'm confused.
Huh?
Everybody can fool Bravo but me. I can't get a press pass to save my life. All right, you guys. So that was the episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Thank y'all so much for our review. We're gonna go ahead and talk a couple of hot topics, and we're gonna get on. We're gonna roll on, Mississippi, roll on. All right, here goes one of them. Todd Chrisley out of jail and talking some bullshit.
One that says that it's a fair shake, it's not. Because I dealt with young African-American males in the prison that I was in that were not treated the same. They were denied programming. They were denied access to certain things. I was not denied that, but we know why I wasn't denied that. And so I think that that is a much bigger picture that we all as a society as a whole need to look at, that we are one. And whether you're Republican, Democrat, or whatever, at the end of the day, when you're in that hospital, you don't care if it's a Democrat treating you or a Republican. Now, some of you may, but I want whoever's going to be the best person to do that.
What are your thoughts on President Trump giving a pardon to the Chrisleys and then Todd Chrisley coming out and saying he loved black people?
I never watched this show.
Oh, I loved the show.
I do know little bits and pieces. I know he has a black granddaughter, so that tells you why he is actually, speaking out against the unfairness that he saw in the jails. I think that's a great thing that he's speaking out. He didn't have to. I might not agree with him or what he did, because they say he allegedly stole $36 million.
Whoa.
Yeah. So, although I don't see a reason he should be pardoned, it's a white collar crime and he should do the time. Unfortunately, black people, and I live in a state where, Rikers is notorious, and, the Khalif Browder thing was a huge thing. There are people who are black who go to jail and or face harsher sentences than our white counterparts. And so if he wants to come out and speak against it, I think that's great. Do I think he deserved a pardon? No. And that's where I'm at with it.
All right. Monyetta Shaw also was in the press lately. Her birthday was yesterday. She turned 45. Happy birthday to you, Monyetta Shaw. And she also exclusively told people that she was diagnosed with breast cancer last November. She went through the process, and radiation ended for her in May of this year. And so she said the ladies have been supportive, naming Candy, Cynthia, Shamia, Portia amongst those who have lent their support. She did not have an opportunity to tell the other ladies, excuse me, and Sheree, she didn't have an opportunity to tell the other ladies, but knows that once they find out, they will support her. But our thoughts and well wishes are with Monyetta at this time. Was there anything else that you wanted to address that's been in the newswire?
Yeah, actually talking about the Todd Chrisley thing, apparently there's a petition going around to try to get he ain't my president, y'all President Trump, to pardon Karen Huger. Your thoughts on that? Since he likes pardoning reality stars, and
send me the link.
Send you the link
so I can sign it. All right, y'all. It's Happy Pride. Go ahead and do me a favor all Pride season. Send us super chats and send us cash apps and send us some money. And love. I will be deleting your comment.
I agree with her.
Girl,
still in there for a little bit longer.
Girl, she talking about bring back Juicy Joe, but mad at Karen. Boy,
yeah, bring back Juicy Joe. Yo, I like Joe Giudice was my guy. Yeah. I don't like the other Joe. But Joe Giudice, my guy.
Yes, Marlo did not. She did slam door on Monyetta. She did, and Monyetta. Anyway, all right. Good Lord. All right, y'all. I want to thank you so much for tuning in here on Sunday. Tori B did go to the Beyonce concert. She purposely ignored my DM because I wanted the blue Cowboy Carter hat, baseball cap.
And what did I tell you?
No, but that's all right. I'm just talking about what you did. I'm not talking about what you're going to do.
I had family.
What you did. Let me get to what you did so then I can get to what you're going to do. You did ignore my DM, but she will now because she ignored it. Buy my hat.
Excuse me?
Yeah, you're going to buy it because you ignore me.
I could say something, but I ain't going to say it here. But I definitely ain't buying it.
I don't have the money.
Now, because you said it here, I ain't buying it. You want to talk shit? Now I ate you up.
That's not eating me up. That's just being evil. Yes, free Karen Huger. All right, y'all. Thank you.
See y'all.
Enjoy your evening. Tori B, you want to go live at the Housewives of Atlanta?
We can.
Yeah, nah. Okay, all right. If it's good, we will. I think we might go live at the episode 16.
So this episode gonna be trash too?
I don't know. I just know 16 and 17 gonna be them girls. So we might have to go live after that.
All right.
All right. Well, in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and drink the rest of this and cook my dinner. See ya. Peace, two fingers. Thank you so much. And we will see you guys tomorrow for episode 13's review. Thank you. Yeah. Ooh. I'm joking. I'm joking.